Hey guys, Tyrannical here, and this is my entry to Renzo Mocs 1000 subscriber special, which was to create a kind of weird and just sort of out there alien mock, and yeah, I have done that for the contest. So this is my second attempt at recording this because originally my old video was way too over edited and it was just way too long. It was like 10 minutes long, and I doubt you guys want to watch a 10-minute video on a mock contest entry. So yeah, I'm gonna be trying to condense this video down. So yeah, this is my entry, Michi. So Michi's backstory, and I'm gonna be doing this in the format that I used to do my old my old mock reviews back when I did them like really frequently, and I want to start doing more. By the way, anyway, this is about the mock, not about me. I'm gonna start doing more mock reviews. Yeah, this is kind of going back to mock reviews because I haven't done a mock review in a while. This is Michi. So his backstory: he is a Cenarian from the planet Gorgatraz. And this is a made up species. They weren't this isn't a species that was like already in the space verse or like from any other lore or anything like that. Yes, he is completely new. It was created by me. And yeah, Michi specifically. So basically the Cenarians deal is they have all these little spikes and these huge kind of like spikes or kind of frill, not really frill, kind of mane sort of coming out of the back of their head. And how these all work basically is they are sensors. So it essentially works like a spidey sense, where if something is coming at him and you saw me reach across anyway. Yeah, if something was coming at him, he could sense it and then like go to block it. So yeah, essentially works like Spidey sense, where he can just sense things, and it's not specific to just Michi. The whole species is like that. Michi is just a specific Cenarian, and yeah. So the Cenarians, their planet Gorgatraz that they're from, is the whole planet's kind of like it has like a swampy mood, and it has like a swampy theme, and it has like some specific kind of alien wood here, which is what his armor's made out of. Didn't come up with a name for it because it's not too important to his backstory. And, yeah, the kind of alien wood is what his armor is made out of. And, Michi in specific, his whole deal is he left his planet just because he just didn't like how everything, and they speak like a native language, but, yeah, they speak like they act like just a normal species, just, adapted to their whole kind. But, yeah, they speak like a native language and stuff. The Cenarians. But yeah, he didn't like how the whole culture was there, so he left in a spaceship, or just in a spaceship that I'm assuming he got, that they built on the planet, and he's just kind of wandering around the spaceverse, just kind of eventually trying to meet someone. I don't know how alien love works, but yeah, he's trying to meet someone, eventually just settle down, and eventually just find a planet he can stay on. So he's not really a criminal. Like, I'm sure he's run into some criminals before, and he doesn't really fight. He just kind of goes around. He wears just the armor just for extra protection. So if you're wondering, everything except for the dark brown parts and this kind of shoulder pad and the tube, that's all organic. They just kind of like different patterns, because every single Cenarian, they all have like different patterns. So yeah, that's all skin, and then the dark brown parts is armor. I have not spun him all the way around yet. So yeah, that's his whole deal. And then how he's able to communicate with other aliens and stuff is he has this tube, which my whole idea was there'd be like a kind of like auto-tune sort of box kind of built up back here, which his tube is attached to, which allows him to speak, and his voice would be muffled and kind of sound something like this. But yeah, it would be like kind of the Cenarian's normal voice just speaking English. So yeah, so that's pretty much his backstory. He's not really a hero, he's not really a villain, he's just kind of trying to live his normal life. And then he has these mask grabber blades, which he just picked up at like a shop. He just kind of carries them around as just pocket knives, just in case he tries to get like mugged or something. So yeah, he's not really not really a hero, not really a villain. He's just kind of going around trying to live his life, but yeah, if he needs to, he will definitely fight for a good cause. Yeah, his heart's definitely in the right place. So, yeah, that's pretty much the backstory. So, on to the build. So, as for the limbs, they're actually or not even just the limbs, just his whole body. It's kind of just your standard CCBS build, other than the head, obviously. But everything else is just kind of your standard CCBS build, except for a whole kind of crazy design for the limbs, where like just angles and weird ways. Same with his legs. Instead of going like a chicken leg with his legs, having them like this, I went the opposite, and having his knees face forward. Yeah, this is a really weird mock, but that was the whole point of the contest. So yeah, I think when it comes to fitting that criteria, I think it did a pretty good job. He has these crazy eye stalks, which he's also kind of able to sense stuff with. But also, they have these crazy tongues, which is how they eat. They just kind of stick their tongues. It's a really weird species. And one kind of annoying thing is, actually here, the one part that's not just kind of standard CCBS other than the head, and actually I'll go talk about the head first. Yeah, it's Technic built. And, yeah, eye stalks are on ball joints. You can kind of move them around. I'm sorry. I originally, so, like, normally, when I would film a mock review, you wouldn't be seeing these side parts. You'd just be seeing the white. But his eye stalks are so tall, and they wouldn't fit in frame. I just had to zoom out a little bit here. So, yeah, sorry you're seeing all this kind of ugly stuff on the side. But, yeah, he, can move around his eye stalks. You can move around all the little barbs, obviously. And, his tongue isn't always, like, stuck out. You can always... Normally, they would... Oh, God, that does not want to come out. Normally, yeah, normally they would just be kind of going around like this. But, you know, when he wants to, he can just reach his tongue out to kind of try and eat. It's a really weird mock. And, yeah, like I said, all the little spikes on the back, I disconnected that there. All the little spikes on the back, you know, they can sense stuff like Spidey sense. And, yeah, just all the little barbs on him you're seeing are all the sensors. So, yeah, he has, like, an insane sense of... I almost said sense of sense, but yeah, that's not how it works. And his torso is also custom built. It's around the freaking I don't know, focus please. I hope it's been in focus the whole time. It's built around the, I don't know the specific name, but the kind of like, hold on, get it to focus, there we go. They're, the kind of like Star Wars torsos that just have the kind of bottom ball joints and just have Technic on the top. It's built around that, then I put some Hordika necks on as the arms, and then it's built around a Paraka foot, and one thing I kind of don't like is it's kind of open in there, but, you know, I thought it was fine, you know, it's fine, you know, the whole, in-universe, you know, it would be built up back here with, like, you know, how, God, my lighting does not want to look good today. Yeah, it would be built up back here with the whole kind of voice text, not text to speech, the whole kind of like just thing that lets him communicate. Yeah, that'd be all in here in universe. Yeah, I just didn't really build that up. And yeah, one kind of annoying thing is this like spider leg piece moves around a lot. It's kind of annoying. God, my camera does not want to focus. And yeah, I put some system on there around this Paraka foot, and yeah, that's pretty much the rest of the build. And kind of surprisingly, he actually stands up pretty well. Like, you can pretty much, because there's not really, his weight from the head is just kind of distributed pretty well. Like, it's not only heavy in the front or only heavy in the back, you know. It's fine all around, so you can kind of just take him and plop him down anywhere, and yeah, he'll most of the time stand up, even though he's on these kind of stumpy feet. And yeah, that's pretty much the all there is to Michi. Again, he's not really a hero, not really a villain, but his heart is definitely in the right place in the storyline. And yeah, the mock is definitely weird. And I know I didn't really use, I know another part was to kind of use unconventional building techniques. I mean, other than the torso and had, you know, the limbs are just CCBS, so yeah, I would have preferred to build up some more, like, custom limbs, but, you know, this is what I came up with, and I'm pretty happy with him. So, yeah. Overall, that's my entry to Renzo's contest. God, this was still a lot longer than I wanted it to be. And, yeah. Goodbye.